What's up, everyone? So today we are fixing the tragedy that happened the other day. The airbag's popping and messing up. I got Sal, which is one of the owners over there at Air Equipment, coming over all the way from San Bernardino to my house to fix the RCF just enough to get it working again. I'll go ahead and insert the clip again just in case if you didn't see the other video of how bad it is, because I can't get the camera in there with enough lighting. But the metal coupling or cylinder around the airbag that's on top of it completely collapsed onto the airbag, and also the sway bar was rubbing against the airbag, or I think it's actually my axle. I haven't gotten the wheel off to take a good look at it. It's either the sway bar or the axle rubbing against the airbag and kind of starting to burn through it to create a hole. So we got two major issues happening to the bags right now. But Sal's gonna come over, fix it good enough to get it back to San Bernardino, which is about 2.5, 3 hours away from here. I was able to drive for about 2 weeks all over town, back home from San Bernardino to Vegas, back from Vegas. And it just finally popped. So if he fixes it and puts on something, a new bag or something, just enough for me to get San Bernardino, we'll be safe. But I can't even get the wheel off right now. I tried with my Ryobi impact wrench, wasn't strong enough. Tried with just my bare hands and tire iron, whatever it's called. Couldn't get it off. So gave me another excuse to buy some more tools. And I went to Home Depot this morning and bought a 20-gallon compressor. So let's hook that up before Sal gets here and have some fun. There he is pulling up. Back over here. It's actually a pretty clean car. Looks like an Audi. Yep, that's an Audi. Let's start this bad boy up while he grabs his stuff. So basically, it just gave me an excuse to buy a compressor, but Sal was able to do it right away. He knocked it out instantly. Could have just bought a bigger wrench, but
yeah, that's why I bought this one.
So we got the car jacked up. Got it sitting on the jack stand for the rear frame. Lifted up the control arm so we don't lean the wheel against the body kit, crack it some more. And now we can finally see the damage behind there. Let's take a look. See how bad that damage is. The whole metal cylinder collapsed on the bag.
That kind of bracket only came out when it's low in air and you guys get in at this way to the driveway and overextended. So when it's low in air, the airbag is not fully inflated and the upper bracket came out of the spot. It's the only way to.
When it happened, I was leaving a shopping center and I aired back up to ride height because I had dropped it down to like 25 PSI. I aired it back up to ride height. I took off from the shopping center, and by the time I got to the next light, the whole car just started falling down.
Right. Yeah, because it's driving too low in air, and the sideways extended too much the tire, well, basically the shock, and the upper bracket fall off of the spot. So it's the only.
So we just got to realign the bracket.
Yes, realign the bracket.
We're just gonna take apart everything, realign it with the new bag, make sure nothing's bumping in, because it's only touching the sway bar and the control arm when we air out, which isn't that bad because there's not a lot of pressure in the bag. Let's see what it looks like. Damn. Look how bad that is. It just completely crushed the bag. Might have gotten even worse from when I drove it up on the tow truck, but... And I kept driving for about a mile after this, trying to get it home.
Oh, yeah?
I was driving for about a mile, and then I felt the compressors in the trunk. I started smelling them getting hot, so I stopped. Because I didn't want to tow it.
Right.
Towing it did so much damage, but... I guess this technically counts as my my 500-mile maintenance that I didn't come for.
No, just what's it called? If you're trying to go in and out to the driveways, like it's sideways, make sure you have enough air.
I was at higher than ride height. I was at the not aired up, but I was the setting right before it, like right above ride height.
Oh, okay.
And I was just leaving like a flat shopping center. There wasn't even like any sewer bumps or anything.
Got it. But that's weird. But yeah, the only reason, because this bracket, let me show you how it works. This bracket, you turn the camera right here. This bracket is sliding in like this. So when it's
aired up all the way, it's locked in there.
Yeah, when it's low in air and go like a sideways, fell off like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Company made it for us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's nothing homemade.
So there was a show I was supposed to be at this Saturday in LA. You think it'll be safe for me to drive to LA and come back?
Yeah.
I don't want to get stranded in the Grapevine.
Yeah. Yeah, safe.
Got the new bag in place. Got the new cylinder, locking it in. He's getting everything lined back up, getting the bag ready to go back in place. But I just want to say, even with the issues, guys, the universal airbags so far, for me being somebody who hated bags and scared of them for this reason, they were riding completely smooth before that. Explaining my issue to him, even Sal's shocked that it happened and that it messed up, because I was riding above ride height, which should have locked it in place, but it's just an accident that happened. Nothing was wrong with the actual bag. So I still recommend the universal airbags, and I still recommend air ride equipment right here. Sal's one of the owners over there, him and his brother. I mean, look at the service right here. This happened 2 days ago. I DM'd them right away. They responded, and he drove all the way out here 3 hours on a Thursday morning just to come fix it, make sure that it's safe enough to drive. So if you guys are ever looking for any bags in Southern California area, make sure to hit them up, Air Ride Equipment. I'll tag them in the bio below or in the description. Now it's just time to put everything back and take it for a little test drive. Give it a little test real quick. You need me to power on the car?
No, right now. Okay. Just want to see where the air is sitting flush. Okay, so it's sitting flush. Perfect. Clearance for everything. Okay, perfect. Yeah, just need to turn it a little bit this way to be more clearance on the controller. And that's it. So basically, when you air it out, the whole airbag squish it like that.
So that's how it would be if it was aired out?
Yep. When air out, it's like that.
So if we were aired out right now, we wouldn't be bumping into anything. Yeah. We have all clearance.
Okay, good.
So we don't gotta worry about no rubbing. It was just a little slip up, that's it.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and air up the car a little bit. See what it's sensing it at now. How much you want me to air it up to?
Yeah, put it here, this side.
All the way?
Like 70 PSI.
It's at 100.
So that's how it looks when you're
out what it looks like when you air up and down. Right now it's at 100 psi. Now we're airing out. It's all good. Of course, it's going to be a little bit different when there's a wheel on it weighing it down, but still clear and everything. So now we're going to air up. Bag just expands, and we still got clearance in every angle. So we're good on the clearance issue. It was just the bracket slipped up a little bit, and that's it. I mean, complete accident. Sal's checking for leaks right now, but just to let you guys know, another little side note. Airride Equipment has such a good relationship with Universal Air, and that's the only company they deal with, that they were able to send over the pictures and videos that I sent of my issue to Universal Air and have them make a custom bracket, because the brackets they make are just well. We use the same cylinder, just realigned it and everything, but they called up Universal Air and they're gonna have them make a new custom fitted bracket once I take the car down there, so it's more secure and doesn't have any slip ups like this. So they're always fixing their problems, always trying to better the product, and since it's all made custom, especially something like that, just a welded metal cylinder, they can fix it up and fine tune it if you have any issues. So yeah, we had a tragic loss with the body kit, scraped up the diffuser a little bit, but I'm not even worried about that because it doesn't even really show too much. I'm just worried about the body kit, which is also something that can be fixed. But at least now I'm able to learn from my mistakes, Universal Air is able to learn, and we're just gonna better it, work together to fix it and create a better product. There you go, guys. Just putting everything back now. Quick little 30-minute repair. All we have to do is just realign everything, make sure it's snug and tight, doesn't slip up again. Just long enough for me to get it back down to Riverside. There you go. We're back on the ground. Aired up. Full car is aired up right now. Everything's working. Let's just give it one more test run. Take it for a little test drive. Ready? So we're gonna take it for a little test ride right now. I'm way aired up more than ride eye right now, but we'll test it out. Give the car a second. Set it down to ride height right now, which there's the difference in ride height and where I'm at. Oh, we're gonna scrape a little bit because I didn't go at a good enough angle. Oh, never mind. Cleared it. So I'm on the high preset. I'm not aired up, but I'm on high right now, and it's driving smooth again. You know, that morning when I took off from my house,
Yes.
I got to right here, like this corner, and it felt off to me. Like it was already feeling off, and I maybe made it 2 lights down to the gas station down the block, and then that's when I was leaving the gas station, it slipped off. But it was feeling weird already. It was feeling wobbly, maybe like it was already on the edge of that little nipple right there.
Yeah, maybe.
You want to go out to the main street or just drive around the neighborhood?
Yeah, it's in place right now. Just like we say, sometimes when it's not too even on the air. Like example, if this side is like 50 psi and the other side is 100 psi. If you go sideways, when this side is fully extended, because the airbag is not the same longer the other one, because it's a less psi, so the upper cap fell apart. So that happens too when the cars with the airbags go to any shop, like do maintenance, like oil changes or change a tire, because driving in low setting, and the guys use the jack. When they use the jack, fully extended the shock, so the airbag fall off of the spot. So always I recommend it high enough when you guys do what's it called
Any kind of maintenance or jacking it up?
Jack it up the car, separate from the ground.
So air it up?
Air up to the airbag stay in place.
Okay. And I was actually worrying about that yesterday when I was jacking the car up. I had it aired up, and I was wondering, should I be jacking the car up where three of the tires are aired up, and then the one that's broken wasn't, of course, aired up? So I was kind of tripping out about that, but I guess I was doing it right.
Yes, you're doing it right. And some of the vehicles, when this situation happened, well, your car is super wider with the wider wheels, but some of the cars, when it's a stock body and stock wheels, so you can air up 3 corners and make a 3-wheeler motion. So when you make the 3-wheeler motion, like example, this one in the back is damaged, right? You can put air. So you put air in that one, and this one full in air, that and the rear full in air, and you drop a little bit the air in that corner, so the weight of the car lifted this side, and you can drive it.
Oh, so whatever is the wheel that's messed up, whatever's across from it, you keep that one drop down, and you air up the other 2.
Yeah. So getting like a normal, you do it all the time.
So there you go. I mean, I did 2-3 laps around the block and it feels normal again. No issues. Oh, I don't know where the tools are at. I don't want to drive all the way into the ground. I'm gonna run over the jack.
Right there, it's fine. Just let me double check under, leave it in air like what it is right now.
Okay.
And that's it, brother. Thank you for the ride.
So there you have it, guys. We went on a little ride. Everything's working. He's checking it out one last time. I have it aired up. You guys got a little bit of airbag advice. If you're not that familiar with airbags like I am, he just kind of broke it down a little bit. What happens, what to do when it happens, and how to fix the car, how to make sure these kind of issues don't happen to you. Because every company is different. The reason I didn't go with Airlift Performance, and that's the reason they don't deal with them, is because sometimes when you have issues like this, dealing with the warranty department and getting everything replaced takes longer. You have to send them the evidence. So I mean, I'm not putting any like hate on Airlift, but I mean, do your research when you're going with what brand. I've never heard of Universal Air because I never really looked into bags until I did this. So even I was new to their company, and I'm not getting sponsored, guys. I paid full price for my install. It was a little expensive, but you get what you pay for, and that's a lesson I've learned over and over again. So I've stopped cutting corners on expenses. And when you're doing a build like this, especially on an expensive car, and it's not just a beater car, you're gonna want to pay for a professional install and professional product, because this guy came out instantly to fix it right away as soon as he could, grabbed all the parts and came out early in the morning, made sure it's good. And now they're gonna have me bring it to their shop, redo everything all over again, and have custom fitted brackets to solve my issue. And if I have a different issue, they'll solve that one too. So make sure to do your research. Don't cut corners on issues like this, something major like your suspension, and you'll always be good. I mean, you might have run into issues like this, but it'll get fixed. So I mean, thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. We got the issue fixed. Now we got to fix the body kit, and I'll make a video on that as soon as I get it over to the body shop. Stay tuned for there. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe and share the video. We are so close to reaching our 1,000 subscriber mark and being one step closer to getting monetized. And as soon as we get monetized, we'll be making way more videos for you guys. We'll be able to make them on the daily if possible. So make sure to share. Thank you.